The Madrid door is open for a Ronaldo return. Bellerin has his suitors. Barca want a swap deal. Gerrard hopes to keep his star striker, and a transfer roundup all coming up in the next few minutes. As I'm your host, Matt Froelich. You are the Onefootballers, and this is the Daily News. So first off, and apparently the door is open for a Real Madrid return for Cristiano Ronaldo. That, according to his international teammate Jose Fonte. Now, the Lille defender has been speaking about Cristiano Ronaldo and said that he loves the club, he loves Madrid, he's got so many friends there that the door is always open. But I say, absolute rubbish. There is no way that Cristiano Ronaldo is going to return to Real Madrid. Of course, there have been reports that Juventus might need to sell Ronaldo to raise a few more funds during the global pandemic, but it doesn't look like he's going to be headed to Real Madrid if that's going to happen. Apparently, any club can sign him for around 50 to 60 million, and even then, I don't even believe that rumour. In fact, I'm just talking absolute nonsense because it's probably all rubbish anyways. But from Cristiano Ronaldo's point of view, why would he go back to Madrid? What else is there to conquer? He won the Liga a few times, absolutely smashed the Champions League. Real Madrid had the best years of his career there, top goal scorer, everything. There's literally no reason for him to go back, and you know, even the fans got on his back sometimes. I'm sure Ronaldo's the kind of guy who'd want a new challenge, and it's a massive if he were to leave Juventus, I can kind of see him going to the MLS. I cannot see him sticking around in Europe, and definitely not going back to one of his former clubs. That's an apology to Real Madrid and Man United fans then. Anyway, someone who might be moving to La Liga is Hector Bellerin. Now, apparently the Arsenal right back has been attracting interest from the likes of Sevilla and Atletico Madrid, and maybe a little bit of Inter Milan. Now, the fullback is only 25 years old. It's kind of hard to believe, seeing he's been at Arsenal for the best part of the whole decade. He moved there from Barcelona age 16. It looks like he won't be heading back to the new camp, but maybe to one of their biggest rivals. This could spell danger for Kieran Trippier, who only moved to Atletico last summer, but bringing in a younger Spanish right back really could fit Diego Simeone's style of play. Bellerin's quick, he's got bags of energy and many years to fit into the system properly. This is a deal I could see happening if he wasn't so important to Arsenal. He is one of the strongest members of the Arsenal squad. He's definitely one of the loudest voices, and technically is a vice captain as one of the most experienced. If you couple that with the fact that Arsenal defensively haven't been very good in the last few years, and Bellerin's one of the better options, I can't see them letting him go. And if you add on to this the fact he's still got 3 years remaining at the Emirates, it's going to be a ridiculous fee to get him out of the club. Probably one that he's not quite worth. And talking of right backs, Barcelona apparently want a potential swap deal with Manchester City, and it's one that I just don't understand. They want to swap Nelson Semedo, the man who's slightly been underachieving at Barcelona, hasn't exactly lived up to his hype, for João Cancelo, a player who didn't live up to the hype at Manchester City this season or Juventus last season. What is it with these right backs who just seem to be moving from big club to big club but never getting played? That's Semedo, Cancelo and Danilo, the one that moved to Manchester City from Real Madrid where he wasn't so good, didn't do so good at Man City, and now isn't doing so good at Juventus either. All three of them need to give up with these top Champions League clubs, maybe go to a slightly lesser team, actually get into the first team, play some football and prove that they are worth like 40 to 60 million or whatever. Like, how do big clubs keep on signing them? I mean, they're obviously signing them as a backup. That's not really good for those players' career either. Don't get me wrong, when the big clubs come calling, it's obviously difficult to turn down, but they've been at so many now for so many years that you've got enough money. I'm sure you really don't need to go on a ridiculous wage just to sit on the bench. So none of them are going to be first choice, but one player who might be, and it's back to Atletico Madrid again, is Alfredo Morelos. Now, he is Steven Gerrard's key man at Rangers. He's the man up front, the man who gets all the goals, the man who can't stop himself from getting sent off every now and then. Sound like someone familiar? Yeah, sounds just like quite a few players in the Atletico Madrid team. Honestly, I could not think of a player better suited to Diego Simeone's style of football. Diego Costa, move out of the way, Morelos is coming in. The 23-year-old Colombian has been in brilliant form at Ibrox this season and in the last few years, and this campaign has 29 goals in all competitions. Now, we've spoken before about the fact that Atletico Madrid just cannot get the ball in the back of the net, so Morelos will be a pretty good signing. On top of this, he'd only be around 15 million, which is absolutely nothing to a big league club like Atletico Madrid. So between Diego Costa, Alvaro Morata and whoever else they got flying about up front, they can't score, Morelos can. It's a good deal all round. Apparently they may have to battle with French team Saint-Etienne for his signature, but in all honesty, no disrespect to them, Madrid is definitely a bigger club. That's probably why I get loads of you reeling off Saint-Etienne's history to me, and yes, I know they were quite a big club back in the day, but as of right now, there's no way that you wouldn't pick Diego Simeone's side over the French side. But whatever, we'll move on to a roundup of the rest of the day's daily news. First up, and Manchester United and Arsenal both interested in Bayern Munich midfielder Corentin Tolisso, who is apparently leaving at the end of the season. Another midfielder who is definitely leaving is Mario Götze, who has revealed that he will be leaving Dortmund at the end of the current campaign. Elsewhere in Roma have offered Chelsea's Pedro a chance to move to Serie A. And lastly but not least, Lionel Messi has taken to Instagram to deny two pieces of fake news. Firstly, he's not going to be moving to Inter Milan, and secondly, he did not pay Ronaldinho's bailout money in a Paraguayan jail. That's something you'd never thought you'd hear on the Daily News. But, of course, let me know your thoughts about everything else in the comments section down below. Well, today you can smash the like button and click here or here to check out all of the other videos we've got going on OneFootball. But until next time, have a great Easter weekend. Make sure you wash your hands, stay safe, and I'll see you guys later.